Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment. Now, we are in a very interesting position indeed. We are in the Buried Village. We were killed wandering around underneath the Ragpicker Square and ended up in Martha the Seamstress's home, where she performed an autopsy on us, which furnished us with a very strange ring that was buried in our guts. This thing, the Twisted Ring. Very, very strange. +1 to armor class, but there's more about it than that. This is a story artifact, I'm sure. Buried villager, buried villager, buried villager. Ooh, hello, what's going on here? Something. Oh, village thug. Oh, we better be careful with them. Who's this gentleman? Let's talk to him. Kuyin. You see a drab man with a perfectly moon-shaped face. He looks at you without expression and does not speak. He looks as though his voice would be as flat as a meadow. Greetings. I was hoping you could answer a few questions for me. What do you wish to know? Tell me of yourself. I once lived in a land of metal machines and doors that open at a word. I dream of the pristine metal cities and the empty shells that are our people. I had a number and a name there, and now I have neither. Like all my kind, they are all I have. They are all I have had of my own all my life. They were stolen from me. Without them, I am nothing. I request your aid. Who has your name and number?
My journal.
The one who used to be Radine. She stole them from me. I offered her the shelter of my name and number, and she stole them from me. They are mine lawfully and by right. Find her. She is in this village. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Tell me of this place. I know nothing of it. I do not know this place. I have no name. I have no number. I have no memory of this place. I am cold. I am scared. This is strange to be so naked. I fear I will die. Okay, right. That's interesting. I wonder what he was beforehand. It sounds like he was a Modron. A Modron... Ojo's house, interesting. A Modron is a very particular dweller of the plains in D&D. These rags look like they've been chewed on. Oh, that's not good, is it? They are entities of perfect neutrality. They come from the realm of neutrality. You know how we were talking before about how Sigil is a metaphysical as well as physical place, and how there are planes like Bitopia that represent certain abstracts. Well, Modrons come from the plane of absolute neutrality. They're machine-like, and they come in the forms of prisms, like there are cube Modrons, and there are rectangular prism Modrons, and so on and so forth. Ojo. Let's have a chat to Ojo. You see a burly man with a slack jaw. The spark of intelligence is in his eyes little more than a brief flare. Who are you? He blinks at you. Point at him. Who are you? Ojo. Okay, Ojo, I had some questions for you. Tell me about yourself again. He shrugs. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright, answer some questions for me. What are you doing? Ojo, talk. He stops abruptly and begins massaging his head. Examine his hand. There is a small inflamed scab on his hand. As you watch, he peels the scab away again. What happened to your hand? Bit. Ooh, who bit you, Ojo? He looks at the wall and looks back at you. Man in wall. Okay. There's a man in the wall. He looks at the wall, then looks back at you. Okay. What does the man in the wall say? Tells about crying stone place. Tells stories. I tell stories too. Stories about what? He looks at the wall and falls silent. Oh, okay, that's creepy. Alright then, tell me about the man in the wall again. What does he look like? Small, red eyes, hairy. Oh, it's a... yeah, he sounds like a rat. He nods. Oh, okay, it's a rat. Fine. What wall is he in? He points at a wall. You notice a small hole in it. Upon closer examination, you see that the hole is ragged as if it had been chewed out by a rat. Yeah, this looks like it was chewed by a rat. He nods. What wall is he in? Is the man in the wall a rat? He nods. Okay. I had some other questions for you. Tell me about the catacombs. Not talk strangers. He looks away from you, rubbing his hand. Alright, tell me about yourself. Farewell for now. That's interesting. So this is the wall. This wall looks like it is ready to collapse at any moment. The stones are loose and it is riddled with holes. Well, okay, that's interesting. What's he got there? This is a small candle giving off an anemic light. Okay, so maybe we can help him with his rat problem at some point. Not now, obviously. We've got stuff to do. But, yeah, that's interesting. Village thug. Ooh, I imagine we're going to get attacked by them if we go near them, so let's be careful, yeah?
Done.
What's in there? Fist of Iron, don't need that. Not my style. What's in here, I wonder? Let's have a look. Yep, let's do that RPG thing of just barging into people's homes and doing what we like. It's a buried villager. Let's talk to him. You see a ragged man clad in patchwork clothes. He reeks of smoke and trash and has a yellowish cast to his skin. He looks askew at you. What do you want from me, Cutter? Just the answers to some questions. Make it fast, Cutter. I got mouths to feed. Who are you? Ain't important, Cutter. Slipped twixt the cracks too long ago. Or maybe that was me da. One way or another, I'm just another one trying to make a living any way I can. Alright, I had some questions for you. What are you doing? Trying to make a living. What's it look like? Oh no, you keep getting asked questions and it's stopping me from doing that. You done yet? For now, we might come back here. It's interesting that. I always wonder when you get like random houses in these places, why are they there? What are they for? Are they just ambience or is there some point to them? What's this? The walls in this area are a mixture of loose trash and the actual walls of great buildings. This area looks like it might have been a whole city block once. Interesting. So where does this go? Oh, that goes up to where? Oh, that goes up to the trash warrens. We actually do want to go up there because Dark on there who keeps... Fuck. Oh, this is bad. As you enter the name, oh, fuck. As you enter the room, a large, heavy-set man gets up from his chair and approaches you. Hello there, name's Bish. Who might you be? I have no name. What do you mean you don't have a name? You just come back from stick swimming, you clueless sod? You notice Bish slowly moving his hand towards his weapon. Or else you're just not telling me. Hiding something, methinks. Okay, let's... I was told I could locate Farod around these parts. Bish eyes you suspiciously. Farod usually fills me in on visitors, and I don't recall the likes of you being mentioned. He quickly glances you over before giving it an apathetic shrug. You don't look like anything the guards couldn't handle. On with you. Oh, thank God for that. Whew. Bloody hell. Whoa. This is a huge bronze bell. This room must be the top of a bell tower. Yeah, interesting. Now, the trash warrens can be dangerous, so we've got to be careful here. We've already died once. And there were lots of enemies, so... Oh, fuck, here we go again.
Done.
Kill, my dears! I suppose I should use my spells a little bit more liberally, shouldn't I? So let's try a chromatic orb on these guys. Ah, it didn't do much. Oh, it did scare them though. That's good.
Did you see that?
Endure, I shall serve.
Fair enough. Ooh, look at the money. Bloody hell. God, we should kill more of these guys if they're going to pay out like that. Ah, that's all trash. Don't want that. Ah, nothing useful. Yep, nothing useful. Okay, that was interesting. What is this? Oh, it's just trash warrant stuff. Okay, inventory. What have we got? What have we got? Nothing much. Let's use, say, Blood Clot Charm. Let's move that along a little bit. Let's give that to Dark on, and let's use that. That should heal you up a little bit, Dark on. There we are. That's a little better. Okay. It's a very, I mean, the mechanics are obviously based on Baldur's Gate 1. You can tell because there are certain refinements that were made in Baldur's Gate 2. Like you could program the characters to cast spells instead of doing it manually and stuff like that, which you couldn't really do in Baldur's Gate 1. It was a slightly different structure of game. Oh, fuck. This is bad. Let's try another chromatic orb on these guys, yeah?
Did you see that?
I mean, maybe we... Oh, no, actually, this is going quite well. I mean, I don't want to kill people all the time, but if they're going to attack me, I ain't got much choice, have I? That's the way I look at it, anyway. Oh, Darkon, stop being arse. God, he keeps dying. I'm going to have to do something about Darkon in that regard. Make him a bit more survivable. I mean, bloody hell. Raise the dead. Darkon once again. Dear me, man.
I hear your will be done.
Yeah, you're not very good at this, are you, Darkon? Right. We'll have all of that. What else has been dropped? Anything? Anything? Anything at all? No, I think we're alright. I don't want to go around killing people willy-nilly, I really don't, if I can help it. You know what I could really do with? A character who's like a cleric or a healer? That would be great. I don't know, I mean I can't, it's been so long since I played this game. I'm sure there are clerics and healers, I just can't remember where they are. Right, where do we want to go now? Well, this is, I think, where we died last time. Oh yes, most likely. Most likely.
I will hear you. Die. Karok sings true.
Gotcha.
I shall serve.
Okay.
Done.
Yep, this is where we died last time.
What's up?
Balance in
Right.
all things. Your
Let's
will be
get
done.
our stuff back. Not that, no. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that really either, so that's fine. Oh fuck, here we go again. Oh no, those ones didn't attack us, did they? We were alright with those ones. So, we can just leave those ones be for now, all being well. I'm not going to attack people if they don't attack me first. That's the rule, basically. Of course, if they attack me first, then they're fair game. Some part of permanent structure, perhaps buried in the surrounding trash. Okay. Oh, another portal. And this one doesn't tell us where it goes, so I'm just gonna save the game. I think, just in case, because I have no idea where this takes us. Oh, cranium rats! And they can cast spells, fuck. Chromatic orb them! Oh, this is bad. Why isn't he doing it? He's having a bit of difficulty with pathfinding here, hang on. That should do it, come on. As long as we kill quite a few of them, we should be alright. Oh, Mort's getting a bit of a bashing there. Oh, Litany of Curses.
Trolls.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right then.
Okay.
What have we got from that? Oh, so good! We can use all of that. That's brilliant.
Good as done.
What's this one? Hang on. What the? This huge logbook. What happened there? Did we put that down by accident? Must have done. Okay, right. Oh, it's just another area of the trash warrens. Okay.
Done.
That's alright. What is going on over there? Did you see that? Some sort of magical... You see it again there? There's some sort of magical effect going on down there. Oh! Oh! Silver frame. This is a tarnished silver frame. At one time this frame could have held a small painting, but now the frame lies empty and unused. Okay. Prickly club. This club seems to be made from a sort of prickly plant. Small thorns adorn the head of the club and can be easily broken off. Alright, I'll take it. Scroll of Magic Missile, I'll definitely take that. Hang on, let me shift some stuff. Oh, trap, fuck, not good. Let me shift some stuff over. So, oh, that's interesting. Identify. Hang on, identify. With a spell. When used, this item causes an attacker to feel the same pain and hurt that he has inflicted upon the user. It's a pain mirror. That's quite cool. I'm going to put that here because I can use that. Don't need this. That's just charcoal. Can I identify this as well? Quint's Poison Charm. This is a necklace. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Identify. I've used my spell, haven't I? Shit. Interesting. But let's open this again and see what we get. Scroll of Magic Missile. Yay! So, what have I dropped? Oh, it's just that. That's fine. Let's have a look. I think I've already got Magic Missile. Let's double check. Copy spell. Oh no, I haven't. Excellent. There we are. I've got it now. Very cool. Okay. Oh, those are our guts. Intestines. Nice. I mean, can't we put them back in or something? Ugh. Lovely. Right, we've got cranium rat stuff. I could do with having a rest, actually. That's what I could do with doing. Ah, it's too dangerous. Fuck. Let's go back to the... I tell you what. Let's go back to the buried village and see if we can rest a little. Ooh, yes, I think we've explored everything here now. Let's go back to the buried village and see what we can do. Let's talk to Bish as well. I mean, maybe we can get a quest out of him. You see Bish tending to his post. As you approach, he glances your way and nods. Hello, be on your way quickly. Will do. All right. I'm not gonna argue with him. He seems quite formidable, does Bish. So, and he's got lots of guys around him. So, oh, shit. Just let I try, you know. Formation, characters. What's going on? We haven't got any levels up, have we? Oh, we do! Accept, yes. Level up. Oh, very good. Accept. And level up. Accept. Oh, very good. Very nice, that's great. We're leveling up as a mage, ladies and gents, which is always good. Always good. Okay, spells and abilities. What are we doing with our spells now? Have we not got any level 2 spells? We've only got level 1 spells. That sucks. Let's check our spell book. Where is my spell book, anyway? There we are. So we've got Identify. There we go. Now we've got Magic Missile as well, so there. Yeah, he doesn't have... Mort doesn't have any spells or anything like that. 2 of 4, so let's put... we've got Reign of Anger. What does this one do? Submerge the Will. Scripture of Steel, that's pretty good. Let's put that on. And Vilkar's Eye. That's pretty good too, so let's put that on. And that should do us for now. So yeah, we've got a few more nasty spells. That's brilliant. I need to rest though, so I can put them in my quick slot. Let's go back to the mortuary, which is just down here, I believe. Yes, there we are. Then we can rest here. The seamstress's house. I like her, she's cool. Marta. I had some questions for you, Marta. Can I rest here? Very well. Excellent. There's the Lady of Pain again! We're going to be seeing her at some point. We are. She is an essential part of this game. That's better. Okay, so now we can do a little bit more with our special stuff. So let's... what can we get rid of? I want to reassign guard. let's have a look at our level 1 spells. Let's put Magic Missile on there. That's way more interesting. Okay.
What?
How are we doing with
I.
these guys? Let's have a look. Not great. Quick slot 1. Let's assign that. And let's have a look at his level 1 spells. We will put Reign of Anger. Quick slot 2. We'll put Power of 1 there. Level 1 spells, we'll put Scripture of Steel. Level 1 spells, we'll put Vilka's Eye. And here we will put Submerge the Will, I think. Yep, that's cool. What should we put here? Special abilities. No, we're fine in that regard. Excellent. Okay. Brilliant. So we're making progress. We are making progress. Formation. Yeah, the only thing you can change is the formation. You can't actually, like, sadly, what you can't do is program your characters like you can in Baldur's Gate, which is a bit of a shame, really. But there we are. There we are. Mort there. Information, reform party. I don't think you can anyway. No, you can just add or remove them. Okay. It's a big refinement in Baldur's Gate 2 that they made, definitely. Okay, so Ojo, we've been in there. Quint's shop. Oh, there's a shop. That could be useful. Village Thug. I want to be careful of them, I imagine. Okay. Shops are always interesting. What have we got here? Poor quality stiletto, not interested in that. Oh, hello. Who are you then? You see a short, fat-faced man who is covered in filth and grime. He smells bad and his teeth are rotten. He wheezes as he looks you up and down and says, "I'm Quint, you new?" Yes. He looks at you suspiciously. You selling or trading here? Yes. His eyes narrow even further. Dealing with me or everybody, Burke. Which here? With everyone. His face turns bright red. Pike off, Burke. Get. This kip's mine. I got first claims. You got no claim. I'll have Farad gut you like a fish. Farad said I could trade here. I'll murder him, he says. Quint, you my blood. You got run of the place. Oh, and he goes off and gives a piece to a scabby sod like yourself, lame-legged bastard. So you want to trade or not, yeah? Okay, right. What's he got? So I'll have a few of them. I'll definitely have a few bandages. What else has he got? Nothing that useful, really. That might be useful. Not charm. A few of them. Definitely. Shamanic Rod. This is a severed foot of some large bird. For whatever reason, someone has enchanted it, making it capable of casting the spell Magic Missile. That's pretty good. Angleless Eye. Oh, at first glance, this glass eye seems a poor replacement for a real one. However, when inserted into an empty eye socket facing inwards, its power awakens. Although the eye dulls the wearer to colours and sights, it increases his awareness of angles and shapes, giving the wearer greater accuracy with weapons and giving him a greater chance of dodging incoming missile attacks. That's pretty good. Furthermore, mechanical traps stand out to the wearer's vision, making it easier to spot and disarm them. Oh, right, okay. That's pretty good. Actually, I might, Divine Censor. Ooh. Oh, right. God, that's pretty good, too. Oh, we haven't got the money for those. But can we sell stuff? Good. He won't want the intestines, obviously. Yeah. Get rid of that. Dustman Embalming Charm, I don't need those. They can go. Bone Charm, oh, I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Definitely want to keep that. Not interested in that. Bronze Ring can go. Prickly Club, I'll keep it for now. What about... Let's have a look. I want to keep that. Don't want the hammer. Don't need it. Don't need the crescent hatchet. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll keep the silver ring and the gold earring. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And don't need that. Oh, cool. It's nice to be unburdened, to be perfectly honest. Let's talk to Quint. Tell me about yourself again. Quint, sell and buy. Got it all you want, or you want maybe a job for me here? What sort of job? Gris? Here, Gris the Vulture called him. Left a fortnight ago, this past few peaks. Nobody's seen him or hear him since. Catacombs probably got him. Lots of things in dark places down there. Not fortunate that Gris be in the Dead book. Good collector. Black heart. Got sharp nose for new crypts. Also got something in mind. Find him and get it back and you get paid. Give you jink and deal on junk here. Show him the charm he found by Martyr's house. Oh, this thing!
My journal.
You pass the object to him and he caresses it, looking it over carefully for nicks and scratches. Done your part, I do mine. He passes you a bag that jingles heavily with coin. We be quits now. You need anything, talk to Quint. He turns away from you, wrapped in his acquisition. Okay. Farewell, Quint. Well, that was easy. Nice bit of jink, they call it. I'm gonna have to start picking up the parlance. Ooh, Buried Village Guard. Ooh, it's interesting. Right, where does that go? Entrance to Farod's Court. I'm gonna save it just in case. Just in case, my dears. So that's Farod's Court. I mean, ideally, I want to have legitimate reason for bothering. Oh, I'll take them. Punch daggers. Ah, interesting. Not that useful actually. Right, so what have we got on ourselves? Hang on. What am I doing here? Inventory, that's it. Did we buy the glass eye? I don't think we did we? Oh, that was foolish. Oh well. Obsidian earring. Oh, it's only usable by thieves. Should have sold that, really. Oh well. Right. Buried villager, buried villager. Before we go and seek out Farod, I'm having a look around. Who are these guys? Just buried villagers and collectors and whatnot. And these are just tombs, I think. Oh, is there a way out down here? Seems so. What's this? We should really just stop wandering into places willy-nilly, really. That just looks like someone's dwelling. Maybe it'll have significance later. Oh, hello. This one's empty.
I'm gone.
That's interesting. Could do that. I'm not going to rob someone for no reason, though. Especially down here where it looks like people need the coin, you know? Okay, right. Is this another one? It is another one, isn't it? Hello, who are you? You see a haggard woman, a care-lined face showing every scar the years have left upon her. Her eyes are knowing and tired, and she sniffles as she speaks. What is it you're wanting from me? Just answer some questions? Go on, what did you want to know? Who are you? Who I am? She laughs bitterly. Might as well ask for a grain of sand's name, Cutter, because that's about as important as I am. That's an uplifting viewpoint. What are you doing? What am I doing? Why? Just trying to eke out a hard scrabble life under Ragpicker's Square, and steering clear of those who put me here in the first place. That's what I'm doing. Fair enough. Fair enough, says I. Rose Verdine. Yes, we did have to speak to her, didn't we? You see a woman with a lined face in drab clothing. Her eyes are far away, and there seems to be a new vitality rising up onto her skin, as if she'd been given a new life. There is a patterned tattoo around her neck. She starts when you speak to her. What do you want? I just wanted to ask you some questions. Tell me about that tattoo. This squirmy thing. It's an identifier number. It's my number, gave to me by a kind man who saw me cold without the protection of numbers to back me up. Now I got it, and I'm happier than I ever been before. The man wants it back. Her voice grows shrill. Well, he can't have them. He offered them to me, and I kept them. He never said nothing about no loan of them, and he never said he needed them back. He ain't getting them. You can go tell him so. He really needs a name. You tell him he can have mine. The name Radine should be good enough for anyone. That's a fair point. It wasn't good enough for you. Why should it suffice for him? It's a world of difference between growing up in a name and having someone else's, dearie. A new attitude behind an old name can change it all. See what I've done with this one? I'll talk to him about it. First answer some questions for me, yeah. Mayhap I got answers for you, mayhap I don't. Tell me about this place. I got 2 names now, and I'll show you only one. Don't want you stealing the new one. You can call me Radine, pet, and I'll hold this other name tight to myself, I will. Yeah. Oh, excellent! We talked her out of it. I suppose you're right, I've been a bad person, sure I have, and I can't keep this here. She peels the rippling tattoo from around her neck and hands it to you. She shivers as she does so, and you can tell him his name now. He was and will be Yin. Now let me go. Yeah. Here's some drink for your trouble. My thanks, Cutter. She pockets the money, looking more drab by the moment as the magic of the tattoo leaves her. 'Twill be best for me to be leaving here, then, and with the aid of the drink you gave me, mayhap we'll meet again under happier circumstances for the both of us. Aye, farewell. That was interesting. That was kind of a morally ambiguous one, wasn't it? As they often are. Let's talk to Kuyin. Have you located the woman with my name and number? I have your name and number. May I have them? Yes, your name is Kuyin. Take your number. I thank you for my name and number. Yes, Kuyin. But no, I now realize I no longer require a number here. I'll find myself a new number if necessary. I give you my old number. It can help you. It is a mantle of law. It is protection. Do you accept it? Yes. Let it warm you. Trust in it. It will protect you. Farewell. He turns and begins to walk away. Wait, I have a few more questions. What are you doing? Preparing to face this new world with my old identity. Now that I know there are hidden pitfalls, I intend to discover what I can. I am ready now. Good luck and farewell. So we've gained something rather interesting from that. Let's have a look. We now have a number, which is this, the number of Kuyin. This is a tattoo of a number, an intricate weaving of ink and flesh. It squirms when held as if it sought out a host. It is the number of Kuyin, a personal identifier that radiates law. When applied, the tattoo works itself into the skin of its owner, protecting it against the depredations of strongly chaotic creatures. Interesting. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to put it on, though, because my character's likely going to become chaotic. I do tend to go for the chaotic good characters, so yeah, we're going to have to be quite careful with that. Right, I suppose there's a couple of things we can do. I'm going to save it, for one thing. And then I'm going to... I could go outside, couldn't I? Buried village guards. Bar. Who's Bar? You see a massive human dressed in cast-off patchwork clothing and reeking of old ale. He is truly huge. It's obvious he was chosen for this job for his brawn, not his brains. What do you want? What lies beyond the gate? The guard looks at you for a moment and sneers. Your mother's bedchambers. We got to keep the gate down because the traffic was getting to be too much, you know? He roars with laughter. Pike off before you join the deaders down below. Just answer some questions for me. I'd like to go... who are you? None of your damn business, frankly. Pike off. Answer a question or two first. I'd like to go down there. The guard glances at you, then shakes his head. Yeah, we're all just begging to go down there. Look, you definitely ain't from around here. Pike off. Fine. So I can't go down without permission. Let's talk to Farod first, then. Maybe he'll give us permission. I don't know. I'm hoping I don't have to kill Farod, to be honest. I don't really want to. Farod's court. Ooh, okay. This sounds interesting. And he may be difficult to deal with, I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? God, it's massive. Huge area. Bloody hell, look at this. It's like a palace or a temple or something. It's amazing. It's very beautiful. Look at the cracks in the floor. What is that? Seething energy. Is that Farod? Oh, it is. God, he's quite old looking, isn't he? Hello, Farod. Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted as if he tried to walk 2 directions at once and paid the price. His maggoty-coloured skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He is mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room. Greetings! Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. "'Tisn't my steady crop of jink come to Farod's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse." He smiles a wicked grin. "Have you come to ask Farod for another jaunt into the mortuary walls?" I've come for information. I've been told that you know something about me." "Know something about you?" The light in Farod's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling slightly as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. "Corpse? No? Yes?" His eyes meet yours. "Ah, no." Look closely. "Do you know who I am?" Farod's studying you with a dead even gaze. "'Tisn't a mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games. No time for Farod to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for? I have forgotten myself, and I was told to seek you out, that you would know something of me." Farod licks his lips. They make a rasping sound like dry parchment on sand. "Now, who told you such a thing, corpse?" "Well, no one told me exactly. There were these tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out if I ever forgot myself." "Ah, so little said, so much told." Farod falls silent, and suddenly you have a feeling that Farod is dissecting you like a corpse on a mortuary slab. "I know much you would know. Much, yes, much indeed." Farod smiles slowly, the folds of his flesh on his face peeling back like a curtain. "What do you know of me?" Farod licks his lips, then settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. "No, no, not free. The questions you ask." His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. "Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost. Go on, Farod." Farod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. "This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker's Square." "Yes?" "Chambers, vaults, corridors filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there lies something misplaced. Something mine. What is it?" "A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle." Farod turns away as if embarrassed, but his voice sharpens like a knife. "A sphere, bronze, ugly. Feels like an egg, but 'tisn't. Has the stink of custard about it. Fetch it for me. Such a small favour." "Then a favour will I do for you, corpse. Do you know where this sphere is?" "Ah," Farod sighs like the shifting sand. "And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone." Farod tusks. "It may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep, deep." Very well, I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket." "There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse." He holds up a withered finger. "One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whether they know it or not. There is much I know about you, much that you would want to know." "Okay, very well, I will see. Maybe you should tell me what you know, Farod." "No. I'm not gonna... No, I'm not gonna threaten him. I will... Yeah. Very well, a deal struck, a deal made." Farod cracks his crutch sharply against the flagstones. "A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate at the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste, make haste." Very well.
My journal.
Okay, so we found Farod at last, and he's given us a mission, which may be a bad thing. It may not be a good thing. What the friggin' hell? Look at the hand. That's cool. I like that a lot. So we're gonna have to deal with undead and necromancy and other shit like that. Fun. Now how do we get out? Where's the way? Oh yeah, it's this way. There we are. Okay. Yeah, they can let us out now, quite frankly. Oh, hello. There's a named character here. Here. This sour-faced middle-aged man starts when you approach him and reaches for his belt. Finding no weapon there, he simply backs away from you. You can see that beneath his collector's robes, his lower legs and forearms are swathed in filth-encrusted bandages. "What you want?" "Just the answer to some questions." He nods but says nothing. "Who are you?" "Name's here." "So it is," he spits, as if it mattered down here. "Alright, fair enough. What are you doing?" "Waiting for my wounds to heal up so's I can make another run down below. I sells the stuff I find down there." "Down below?" He nods his head. "Down in the catacombs where all the dead is. Say, you going down there any time?" "Yeah, perhaps. Why?" "'Cause I lost my lucky knife." He grunts angrily, stomping his foot. "He's been with me for years, right here." He points to an empty sheath at his belt. So what happened to it? I was poking about in the catacombs below and ran smack into a ghoul. Must have been a straggler, because there's usually more than one. He bit at me face, so as I covered up with my arms and stabbed it in the eyes. It dropped and bit at me leg for a while before I shake the piker off and made it back up here. Yeah, I'll bring it back. Would you? I'd be grateful, so I would. It's got my name carved into the handle. Yeah, sure. Fair enough. I'll get his knife for him if we should find it. Why not? Alright, arsehole, you can open the gate for me now, yeah? Yeah, Farod said. Cool, okay. This is probably not a good thing, but let's try it. Oh yeah. This is classic, isn't it? Look at this place. This is proper D&D. Proper tomb. Don't want the skull. What's this? This grave has been thoroughly desecrated. Thoroughly oh, we can turn that. The corpse is fairly fresh, within the last couple of weeks or so anyway, and large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. You nudge it with your toe and it flops around bonelessly. Nothing useful here. That's curious. Very curious. This body appears freshly slain. Horrific claw marks scar the flesh and there are tiny bites all over the body. Good. Good to know. Okay. The corpse lies motionless. No matter prodding or poking induces it to say or do anything. I guess it's not a zombie then. Well, that's good, isn't it? Thoroughly desecrated. Thoroughly desecrated. Lots of thoroughly desecrated tombs here. Isn't that good to know? Did you see the cranium rat running off, by the way? That's probably not a good thing. The skeletons don't appear to have been hurled from the sarcophagi. They look as though they were fighting and had been cut down. Right, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, this ain't good. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna be safe about it. Let's save it here. And I think, ladies and gents, when we come back, we'll explore this tomb a bit more. Until then, my dears, bye-bye.